Praise the sun, everybody. We are getting our first legendary character within the game, none other than Solius. Look at his character design. I love his character design. It's all about the sun. This guy is gonna be great, and from what I've seen so far, I've got some gameplay footage to show you guys from the developers for him. I've also got a Solius I fight in arena, so I can show you that as well. But this guy is going to be great, and in order to unlock him, you are going to need Orcs as a faction to unlock him. He is a 5-star unlock. We'll talk about the event here in a moment, but first, we're going to go over this kit. Then we'll talk about the Orcs and what you need for that event, and then I'll show you guys some of the gameplay footage. So, he's pretty central to the Order. He has a very well-rounded leadership for the Order, but you can see here in his character description, it talks about being around Nightiel, makes him be more efficient. Nightiel and Solius have some fantastic synergy that you'll see here in a moment. His basic is pretty good. It deals 210% of his damage, 20% chance to restore 1 turn of a random ability, which is great. If Nightiel is on the battlefield, she is summoned to help, and her basic will allow her to bypass shields on a target, and she hits pretty decently already, so this is fantastic already. So she has the ability to assist with his basic, heal all allies for 160% of Solius's magic damage, fully upgrade at 600%. Then, so it's a pretty generic heal, but then that's where the normal stuff stops, because then you get to this ability, Amos's Blessing. Heal an ally for 40% of their max health, not based off his magic damage, off the character's max health. Apply armor increase, tenacity up, haste, damage increase, and cheat death for 2 turns. You're going to put this on a tank. If a tank starts taking damage and really starts getting low, throw this on that tank. That tank is going to heal back up and also get a lot of really nice boosts to help increase their durability, make them a much better tank in the process. This is fantastic. You're going to really throw this on tanks and just really watch them take forever to die. Then you get to his passive ability, Inspiration, and this is where it's starting to show some of the human synergy with him and why a human team is probably going to be your best bet for Solius. When the battle starts, all human tanks receive armor increase for 3 turns, all human healers and tacticians receive cheat death, and all human fighters receive a potency increase for 3 turns. If Nightiel is on the battlefield, she receives these buffs as well. So your humans get some pretty solid synergy, or some pretty nice buffs there. You know, the armor increase for tanks is pretty good. The healers and tacticians receiving cheat death, that's not too bad. But then also this potency increase for your human fighters, so any human fighter out there that has the ability to put out debuffs, that potency increase is going to be very helpful for them. And then Nightiel gets all 3 of these, so it's really good for a full human team for Solius plus Nightiel. So he's looking pretty good there, and then you get to his leadership. Fully upgraded, all members of the Order receive a 25% damage increase. Our humans receive 10% bonus counterattack for each living human in the party. All allied elves receive 5% crit chance for each living elf, and all allied pandas receive 5% bonus potency for each living panda in the party. So you can use him with humans. You get like 4 humans plus Nightiel in there. That's like 40% bonus counterattack chance on them. So he looks pretty good there with humans, but then you also have some bonuses for potency with pandas, some bonuses for crit chance with elves. So his synergy is not tied to just humans. You're going to get your best return with humans, but other members of the Order are going to do great under him as well. I am very excited for this guy. This guy looks like he's going to be a lot of fun. So between him and Nightiel, both of them have some great synergy. In fact, let's even go and pull up Nightiel so you guys can see what she has with him. It's based off of this. If Solius is on the battlefield, she can remove 2 buffs from a random enemy at the start of her turn, and remove 1 debuff from herself and Solius at the start of her turn. So a lot of dispels going on against the enemy team if Solius and Nightiel are together, and helping to cleanse herself and Solius at the same time. So yeah, fantastic synergy there. No other real synergy over here for them. That's really just it. But the fact that you have this dispel, this two buff dispel and cleansing between her and Solius together, that looks fantastic. Add in all the buffs that Solius gives her at the start of the match. yeah, they're going to be a pretty good dynamic duo, and I'm very glad I was working on Nightingale and she's someone on my arena team, so I can swap Solius in pretty easily for her, or someone on my team with Solius, or use Solius as a lead and really have fun with it. Now, we need Orcs to complete the event. There are currently 6 Orcs in the roster that you can get, and of these, 5 of them are the ones you're going to be able to farm really easily. Hard Orc is really only for the shard shop if you have characters at 7 stars, so not a lot of people are going to have him, though I'm sure Hard Orc is going to make it a lot easier. Now, one other thing that bears repeating here that you don't really see, and I had to double check to make sure this was true, you don't need 5 Orcs at the corresponding star level in order to participate in the event. So, you need Solius at 5 stars to unlock him. If you only have 4 Orcs at 5 stars for that event, you can still participate in the event. You can only use those 4 Orcs, but you can participate in the event. It's going to be difficult. They say it's going to be a difficult event. In fact, the Tier 7 fight is going to be basically you fighting against Solius and Nightingale, and it's supposed to be incredibly difficult. So we'll see how that goes, but as it stands right now, you don't have to panic farm and get 5 different Orcs to that star level, though it will be easier, so that is something to keep in mind that's going to help ease the panic a little bit. So work on your Orcs. You do have 2 that you're going to get pretty quickly, and Rantha and Mortha, you get them at the start. Corcoran you get through the daily quest. Tromgar you should get about level 30 to 40 in achievements, so you'll get him pretty early on, and then Mar you'll unlock him through the arena. So those are going to be your 5 default Orcs. Getting them up to 5 stars in time, if you're a brand new player, you're probably going to have to whale out. I know there is an expedition chest that people were talking about today, about if that's really worth bothering with. Let me pull it up. The expedition chest is for humans and Orcs. I have a feeling they're going to give like a pack that gives you orc or shards for your Orcs, or some kind of chest like this. The expedition chest, from what I've gathered, not really worth the price. It gives kind of a really bad return. You're much better off going for like premium chest or something. But if you have to farm up Orcs or humans in a really big hurry, probably best to go for the expedition chest. But I'm sure there'll be some chests that's just exclusively for Orcs at the same time. So, gameplay of Solius. Let me pull it up in Arena. I have a bot that I've fought several times. It's this guy right here, this girl right here, Allison Matthews. It's a bot. And it's a Solius lead with Little Baddie, Illyria, Meatwheel? Mega Wheel, forgot his name, and Senjil. This is a 2-tank, 3-healer team. It's basically a timeout team. Not easy to get through. We'll start going through here. In fact, let me move that camera over. Oh, it's magic. There we go. So, pretty much, you're going to see these 3 guys just keep these 2 characters going, and you're going to see Solius is going to do work. Solius really does work with this team, because he has 2 different healing abilities, and he is just able to just, oh man, it's crazy what when you see it here in action in a moment, it's gonna blow your mind, really. I gotta be careful because I don't want to lose. I really don't want to lose Snorri already, so I'll heal him back up. I'll get the shield on Kinley because Kinley's about to taunt. I had to wait for the dispel from I lost Antara. But yeah, this is what you're gonna start seeing. I'm gonna lose this match. I didn't play that correctly, but you're gonna watch. So I'm gonna trigger the first cheat death here, but now I've got a heal on Little Baddie. Then we're gonna get a heal from Solius there, and then once I start working on Mega Wheel and getting him taken care of, you're gonna watch and see that Amos's Blessing is gonna come into play here, and we're gonna get another heal on the tanks, and it's gonna bring them right back up. These timeout teams, not really the most fun thing to play against, but if I have to fight them, I have to fight them. We'll get rid of the blind on them. We've got a tag up on the team. Oh, he actually gave the Amos's Blessing to Senjil. That was a bad idea. But those are bots for you. What can you do? So hopefully I can get rid of. Oh, so close. So close. This is the problem. This is there we go. We got the heals back up. So you're seeing what Solius is already doing with these 2 other healers. Senjil's not a good healer, but that's being made up for this whole thing with, oh man, yep, there's another heal. This is one of the more frustrating teams that I have to fight, and I hate it so much. Get a shield on Snorri, get him back up and going. I'm gonna get a heal off on. Let's see, we're gonna heal there. Oh, he didn't use the heal on Little Baddie that time, but this is what happens, and I'll do a video on this later talking about the problem with timeout teams here and why they've become such a problem. Can we get? It's so frustrating, and I hate it. Oh man, I had Mega Wheel there. I had him, and then Solius healed him. So you guys are getting a good idea of what Solius does here. Amos' Blessing, it gives that haste up to somebody, it gives all the damage increases. That damage increase also then will increase the healing from healers as well. He's healing the whole team. He's giving this free cheat death at the start of the match to humans. So Little Baddie, she gets 2 cheat deaths already from Solius, between the passive giving her cheat death already, and then her unique also gives her cheat death too. So she gets 2 cheat deaths from that. Amos' Blessing gives another cheat death out here. You're seeing how annoying these bots can be to fight. So I'm gonna go ahead and exit out of this. I really don't want to deal with this anymore. Yeah, I'm excited for Solius. I think Solius is going to be a great character. I have a lot of things ready to go for him. In fact, I'm pulling up this infographic for you guys right now. If you've come over from Galaxy Heroes, you probably recognize the format of this. I think it fills out pretty good here. You know, just talking about his strengths and some suggested teams or characters to run him with. Some of those are tacticians and fighters, so they have potency increases or cheat death or something. So they'll get some pretty nice bonuses there. You know, Freezard will get a potency increase, so he can apply his defense down better. He can also apply do a turn meter reduction. I've got an idea for him for the raid. I've talked to Battlecry Blues. I've talked to him, so we'll see what he does. He's actually been sending me some footage of the raid as well, so I'll use that for my raid guide, which will be coming out here soon. But this is gonna be pretty much just, yeah, Solius looks great. I really, really am excited for him. I'm gonna pretty much live stream him the moment that his event comes out. So go ahead, start getting your orcs leveled up. You're gonna need them. Get going on those orcs. Let me know down below in the comments, what do you guys think about Solius? Are you guys excited for him or not? Let me know. As always, guys, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. I will talk to you guys later.